Wow, real creative album cover, guys.
Wow.
You guys construction workers? I think this wall is set, this album is set on the border.
Why not?
The Canadian border.
Oh, thank goodness.
Come on.
All right.
Come on, don't get heavy here.
We got some restrictions. Hey, what's up, guys? We're Sight After Dark out of Brooklyn, New York, your new favorite band. I'm Sifa Graffiti.
I'm Dan Berg.
Check out our latest music. And check us out reviewing, analyzing the song Comfortably Numb by the one and only Pink Floyd. We have heard this song before, many times before, but it's a great song. And we figure, why not put it on the channel, react/review it, and analyze it like we're the most genius critics on earth. You know us.
Yeah, that's it. That's what they say.
All right, that's what they all say.
Just don't read the comments.
Okay. So, guys, this was a Patreon poll over on our Patreon. If you're not over there, you gotta head on over there and subscribe and get in on all of our content and our content decisions. Don't forget to thumbs up if you like the video.
Is there anybody in there? Just not if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Come on now. I hear you're feeling down. Well, I can ease your pain, get you on your feet again.
I love Roger's bass in this song. It's very simple, but it just works perfectly.
Yeah.
First, just the basic facts. Can you show me where it hurts?
I like the pacing of
Here
this
comes
scene.
David.
There is no pain. You are
He has such a better voice than Roger. I don't know if that's controversial, but
Yes, it does.
distant shit smoke on the horizon.
The song is very drug-induced purposely, but still can sound like a movie slow song.
But I can't hear what you're saying. When I was a child, I had a fever. My hands felt just right to balloon. Now I've got that feeling once again. I can't explain. You were not
his harmonies with himself are really what make this vocal.
how I am.
The high harmony there.
I like
Time for the
words.
second best guitar solo in the song.
It's like the lyrics are like you're talking to a psychiatrist or you just did some drugs.
I can't hear it at all.
They can hear me.
This whole time I'm just waiting for the end guitar solo.
I'm waiting for
Just a little pinprick.
I'm waiting for this part.
Be no more.
Like how great.
You may feel a little sick.
I like that.
Can you
The
stand
emphasis on
up?
It's good delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe it's working good. That'll keep it going through the show.
The synths really add a lot in this song in the background.
It's time to go. There is no pain, you are receding. A distant ship, smoke on the horizon. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips
everyone. The solo's coming up. Everyone at home, shut up. Everyone shut up and listen.
I like when you stuff like that. I love this part. Brings in more rock and roll. I love how the guitar drives into you and then sucks itself out of you.
Right.
Like, how dare you, David? How dare you leave?
Where are you going, David? Yeah, there's a lot to unpack with this song.
This
I don't even know
whole
where to
song,
start.
It just makes me feel like you're on the couch talking to a psychiatrist,
Mm-hmm.
and the psychiatrist is giving you medicine, or it could just be completely out of the psychiatrist's office, and you're just talking to yourself and about to inject yourself with that pinprick with some heroin, because the song has this kind of like drug induced late 60s early 70s kind of feel, and it's like the only drug that I've seen on TV where it's like it goes into the system and out and gives people and this song is doing what I visually pick up
interesting.
from
This song is audio heroin.
I swear it is.
Yeah, that's the main takeaway from this. But it's just really interesting to me about this song because this is a super famous song, and I think it's most famous for the guitar solo, the ending guitar solo. Because I'll talk more about that in a second. But I think it's interesting because this is from The Wall, which is a concept album, double concept album, rock opera, huge production of a thing, and this song really only makes, when you know the context of the song, it makes a lot of sense. It's about, like, in the story, there's this rock star who's going through a bunch of trouble, and his doctor's basically drugging him up so he can continue to play shows. Yeah. But it's, like, out of context, like, you wouldn't have any idea what the hell this really means. You know what I mean? Like, you can interpret it like that, but it's, like, out of context by itself, you wouldn't even know that this is part of a huge, larger work.
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Definitely. You would... You know, it can stand on its own. Yeah. A couple of their songs from Off the Wall are like that too, which is, you know, definitely purposely done. You don't want to create a body of work and then you got to sell some singles. Like you got to think like an actual rock star at one point, you know, and not just
an actual rock star record label.
Exactly, and not like an artist, you know, where it's like I just want to make this for me. It was like, no.
Well, how are you gonna make money?
Exactly, it needs to sell. So
right. Yeah.
We should watch that for one of our movies.
That'd be sick.
Again.
I'm
scared of the hammers.
I am scared of the hammers too. Can we put a clip of the hammers here?
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, no, there's so much to unpack musically with this song because first of all, the synths and the keyboards really add a lot. The do 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 do. And at first, when I was younger, I thought it was strings, but I think it's keyboards. Yeah. But I really have nothing to prove that. But I think it's keyboards. I think it adds a lot. And then I think it's really interesting the contrast between Roger Waters singing the verses and then David Gilmour coming in for I guess that's the chorus. It doesn't even really feel like a chorus.
No.
But it is, I guess. Because Roger, I'm not gonna really say he's a great singer. I mean, he obviously writes the lyrics and he can get them out in a certain way, and he has a certain delivery that's very distinctive to him.
Yeah, and it does make you listen.
He does make you listen, but then David comes in, and it's like his voice is just sweeter. Like I don't think anyone would argue that his voice sounds more pleasant to the ear.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But it's a great play off of each other for this particular song.
Exactly.
Because Roger is the doctor and David is the drug.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think it works perfectly in this context of having the two voices because there's such a contrast between them that it makes it feel like completely different parts of the story. And then also there's different instruments happening when David sings, so it makes it feel a completely separate feel within the same song.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Which adds a lot of depth to it.
A lot of depth, because in a way, it's like if you really put yourself into the song and let yourself listen to it, it's like you almost don't want to trust David, but you have to because of the sound of his voice and what he's telling you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's so comfortable.
You're okay. There's nothing going on. You're fine.
Right. And then obviously we'll talk about the guitar solo at the end. So that's one of the most famous guitar solos pretty much ever. And it's really interesting because like when you break it down, it's just blues guitar. That's literally, he's not doing anything groundbreaking really.
Right.
It's just the way that David Gilmour plays, he just plays with so much feel that you can't help but be like emotionally impacted by it.
It's very true.
You know?
Yeah, he starts off kind of smooth, but then he picks up, I learned this word over the internet, the gain. Not to be confused with distortion, and then he just drives that into you. He actually really becomes the drug. Like the music goes right into you. I love that part of the solo, what that does to me.
Yeah, it's almost like the solo is like the injection, and then and then the coursing through your entire body.
Right, when he starts to go, it's going throughout the system. Whoa.
Yeah, and I just think it's really cool hearing things like that, because again, like nothing that he's doing is unheard of, and like there's so many licks in this song. Like this is very guitar player of me, but like there's so many licks in this solo that you can take out and you can put into like any other solo and it sounds great in like any other context. But the way that he just like phrases things, like the way that he puts this phrase going into this phrase, it just feels like one continuous flow. It doesn't feel like a bunch of just random licks thrown in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's telling you a story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's why this song is really remained so popular over time, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Anything else?
No, I'm comfortably pleased with the song at all times.
Same. So shout out to Pink Floyd. Shout out to everyone on Patreon for voting for this. We appreciate you, guys. If you haven't checked out the Patreon yet, you really should, because you can get bonus content from us and you can tell us what to react to, such as songs like this. So go ahead and check it out. But until next time, we're S.A.D After Dark. We'll see you soon.